everyone. Welcome into, Nearing Nerdvana. Throws us all off. Tonight's show is going to be so much fun. We have Trish Forstner here with us tonight, and we are going to be talking all about shows, TV, everything that's streaming. I don't know about you, Trish, but Lucy, I'm sure you're in the same boat as me. It was 118 degrees here today.
118 today?
Yes.
I mean, it was pretty high in the night. Not that hot.
It was. Honestly, I don't know how hot it was because I was inside the house the whole day. But I did go out before we started, and it was 103. But it was.
Hang on, sorry.
You made it.
Dang it.
But yeah, no, it was. I don't know, Sam. How hot was it today? It was pretty warm.
It's hot. That's the point. And so I feel like people are hiding in their houses, and this is the perfect time to start binging shows. So that's what we're discussing tonight. Before we get to that, shout out to our sponsors over at Cover Price. They will be featuring or giving us all the information we'll be featuring in tonight. I know, Jen. I can see it. Okay, here. Jen's like, yay!
Yeah,
Okay,
I also didn't know we were live. I was trying to get the work, and then
yeah, I would.
Yeah, girl. Yeah, you were late, so we started.
Right.
I'm gonna try a different song. Let's see. I don't know what this is. Oh, I like this one.
The Mesh got the night going. Do 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 do. The Mesh is a badass.
I love that song. Thank you, Laura. Loved it.
Thanks, The Mesh. All right, Rob, welcome on in. Wayne, it is going to be an interesting show. And wait, hold on. What? Lord of Brooklyn, time traveling. Oh my gosh, we're back to dancing. It's Friday. Oh, Lucy, I forgot you're on comments. I won't touch it anymore.
Yes.
Sorry.
And let me stop this real quick.
Anyway, shout out to Cover Price. Make sure that you use the code in the description. Thank you to Bruce and the Mesh. That just put a smile on all of our faces. It's a good way to start the night. Also, check out Bird City Comics. We just launched the Stray Dogs Dog Days trade paperback. It is a Duck Hunt 8-bit homage done by the wonderful Trish Forstner. Trish.
Are you frozen? Oh, I think I was frozen.
Hold on, my internet is doing a thing. I'm back. Am I back?
You're back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're there.
We were just talking about your cover, the 8-bit cover. Did you have fun putting that together?
Oh,
I did actually. I haven't worked in 8-bit in 15 years. So it was I had to make each little individual thing, each little picture individually, and the original art is no bigger than the tip of my pinky for each one of those.
Oh, I want the original art. How do we make that happen?
What is up with my internet?
Hold on, try going out.
Yeah, how do you make that happen? Yeah, I'll be right back. Sorry.
Go back. Hi, Ellie. Yes, I am live. Ellie just walked in. So anyway, we just launched that book, and it's selling really well. Jen, how's your night going?
I'm just trying to figure out lighting, but I also did I say a lot of stuff? I was trying to get the thing to work.
No, okay. You didn't say anything. No, we didn't hear you.
Good.
Concerned. Yeah, Patrick, I remember playing Duck Hunt as a kid, and one of our guns was broken, and my sisters and I used to fight over the good gun because the other gun would shoot weird, and I mean, can't go wrong with Duck Hunt. So that is on sale, but I'm letting you guys know now that we are very, very low. To give you exact numbers, we have 19 left in stock. 19. Wow. So if you are interested in picking up the Stray Dogs Dog Days trade paperback, it's a Bird City Comics exclusive done by Trish Forstner, and Tony Fleece did all of the, what do you call it? Trade dress lettering and all that stuff. Head over there now and use code Nirvana. All right.
Also, you guys, if you guys watched our show of was it a few shows ago, we got Guma. It's also available to order at Bird City Comics. So order now before it goes away. You said, Laura, you only have it for a few more days available on your website?
Yeah, so Ji Young Lee's agent allowed us. We're one of the few retailers that are selling Guma covers, and we only have until the 20th. Then they cut off orders. So you have 3 days to get your orders in if you haven't already. And that is the creator-owned project about, I think it translates to exorcism, right? It's really creepy horror type book. Trish, you good now? You look good.
Knock on wood.
The
knock
curse
on wood here, because I don't know what's going on, but we had a power surge a couple days ago, and everything that was online got knocked off because my router had to restart. And now I think whenever Rich watches YouTube videos, it like screws up everything.
It's cutting off.
You're good. We're losing you here and there, so just I'll let you know if it gets bad.
Real quick, the Duck Hunt game.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever watch that cartoon, The Game Master? Or it's a long name. I forget the other part. Where the kid he gets pulled into the game, and the controller is his belt buckle, and then he has the gun as a gun.
Yes, I know what you're talking. It's not called Game Master though.
Something.
Anthony made me watch that a while back.
So I loved that cartoon, and I had that thing. I'm like, man, I want to walk around, but there's a stupid cord. Stupid Jennifer cut the cord to play with it, thinking I could reattach it later with the electrical tape. It didn't work.
That was solid reasoning, though. I did the same thing, but when I was like 35. I'm like, I'm just gonna cut this, and Anthony's like, no. Yeah. All right, let's get going. So, guys, welcome in. Make sure you share it out. Our Friday night shows are super chill. Like, what are you drinking, Jen?
Whatever wine Brittany gave me.
All right, I'm doing a seltzer. Lucy can't drink yet. Trish, are you drinking anything?
I'm drinking soda.
Water.
I'm on the diet. You drink for me.
No.
I will drink for you.
Drinks. Hey, H&H.
All right, let's get started. So we are going to be discussing all the shows that have been dropping lately, a couple that are coming up, and a couple of movies that are being talked about. We'll kind of touch base on some of the comics that go along with those. And yeah, it's gonna be a fun night. First up, I know people around are talking about Miss Marvel. Actually, I'm gonna rearrange your guys' order, so we'll go like this. I have Lucy on comments. There's been lots of reviews about it. I did watch the first episode, and so did my teenage daughter, but Anthony and I were talking about how it became the top reviewed Marvel show, even though people have been talking about it bombing. So to give you some backstory, girls, before I want to hear your insight, Miss Marvel has a 97% positive rating on Rotten Tomatoes, leaping over Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. as the top reviewed Marvel television production on Rotten Tomatoes. S.H.I.E.L.D. aired from 2013 to 2020 with 95% scores. This is already outranking that. However, people were saying that, I don't know, you wouldn't call them bots, but they were hitting the site prior to watching the show and trying to drop the rating down, called review bombing. I know. And apparently this is a big thing. It's happening a lot when people just decide before the show even comes out that they're going to try to drop the rating as much as possible. So I want to hear your opinions on that, because I'm curious. I had never heard the term before until today. So we'll start with you.
Oh, you said me?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. It kind of reminds me of when DC gave readers a chance to see if Jason Todd would live or die. They find out years later that it was just one dude who just kept I can't remember, was it Colin or it was like, yeah. So it's kind of like that. It's unfortunate because you won't like everything. If you don't like it, just don't watch it. Like, why would you even say anything?
Didn't they do the same thing with Captain Marvel? And like,
Oh, Trish, you're breaking up. You're frozen. Shoot. Here,
Jen, continue. Continue what you were saying.
Go ahead.
I'm blinking now.
She was saying, didn't they do the same thing with Captain Marvel?
Oh, yeah. And then I think they did the same thing too with the solo Star Wars movie. That people, before they even saw it, were like, oh, I'm just going to boycott it because of what Disney's doing. I'm not even going to see it. It's like, well, at least give it a critique somehow.
Yeah, it's interesting because, like, so I don't know how many people go to these sites, and anybody in the chat that wants to fill in on this, I'm curious how much people rely on reading reviews to form their opinion. Like, I kind of feel like.
Do you?
I honestly don't know. That's why
I
I didn't
don't.
even.
I don't. Do you know how? Oh, sorry, Laura. Go ahead. Go what?
Oh no, I was just gonna say, like, I didn't even know what review bombing was, but apparently that's like an actual thing that happens a lot.
Yeah, like I don't remember. I was telling you guys I don't even like to watch. I don't really like to watch like trailers or anything like that. I always skip anything that reviews or whatever, because I want it to be. Even if people are telling me, like, I see, oh, it sucked. I don't care. Please, I'm sorry, but like I don't care what you have to say about it. I'm gonna wait till I watch it and then see for myself, and with Miss Marvel, I wasn't watching anything, not opening any articles or anything before I watched the episode. I guess I'm kind of good at that, kind of trying to stay away. Like Doctor Strange, I still haven't watched it. We're waiting for the stream, and I have not seen any spoiler or anything like that because I've been staying away from it. In this episode, we need to watch the second episode, and I was telling you guys I loved it. I really like the dad. He is funny, like the way the mom is. It reminds me a lot of a little bit of Lizzie McGuire, and the panda one, big, being turning red, the way the
Oh,
parents are.
what's that called?
Huh? Which one?
Wait, what was the one with the panda recently that just came out?
The bit turning red, right?
That's what it was called?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Wasn't it?
Oh, FYI, girls. You remember how you guys did a review on that? And Ellie was like, it's cringy. I've caught her watching that movie more times than I can say. She keeps going back and rewatching it. And I'm like, wait a second, Ellie. I'm like, I thought you didn't like this movie. But I think she decided before she watched it that she wasn't going to like it. Then she ended up liking it and thinking to herself, well, now I have to go back and watch it. So
You see, it's because I wonder if because she was hearing that the whole buzz or her friends, like Jen. Remember, Jen, you said it's because her friends said that they don't like it.
I
Remember?
just said to give it a chance. And sometimes, like when you're, I can remember what I was like when I was a youth, right?
Mhm.
And when you see yourself in cringy moments or cringy things happen, either the person's acting a certain way and you're like, like, I'm not like that. I'm not that annoying. And you're like, oh. And then when you're older, you're like, oh, Nikes, maybe I was kind of a little bit annoying.
I'm super annoying. I'm still annoying. Like, I'm super annoying. I like my pizza cut before I'll eat it. That's another show. All right. So, guys, if you were
That's annoying.
That's
I'll
so
slap
annoying.
you for that. I'm gonna slap you for it.
Pick it up and eat it. You're a New Yorker. And I'm like, nope.
Wait,
No, I take that back. I shouldn't say that to you because what I do, I cut pieces and I eat it. I like to eat with my hands a lot. Like
Wait.
even with sushi, I like to grab it with my hands. Wait, what?
Wait, you'd use a knife and fork with your pizza?
I do. Does that
Even
change how you feel about me?
Okay, wait. So it's pre-cut. It's already pre-cut. You don't want to touch it you don't want to touch your food?
I don't like touching my food. No, I prefer to use a fork and knife. And I don't like those big red cups, that people drink out of parties. Because I feel like the hole is too big. And when I go to drink out of it, it spills down my cheeks.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
Anthony's like, what is wrong with you?
Just go a little slower.
I'm wrong. Yeah.
I like, something that Sam like makes fun of me that I do. Chips. I don't like to eat a whole chip. Even though if it's small, like I like to break my chips. So if they're crumb, I rather have that. Like I break my chips. I don't know, like even if it's around, like I break them and take small pieces.
I like it. I'm gonna try that.
I'm
All right,
weird.
let's keep going. So we're gonna give you guys some comics that kind of correspond with each show. And if you're just joining, that's what we're doing tonight. We're kind of just covering. Hey, Red Hood's in the house.
Yes, didn't you say? I highlighted the mama. I sent him something that I need him to do a shirt.
So Jen, let's talk these two and why we're including them tonight since the Miss Marvel show is officially out. Why did we put these two up?
So Miss Marvel has a ton of freaking cameos before she has her first full. So I think this is the second cameo, but this is her first cover, which is the second print. And I almost wonder, it'd be really interesting to deep dive on second prints and cover appearances, and if she started. I don't think she couldn't have started it. Do you think so?
No, it had to have been before that. We know that it's been before that. What was the one we did a week ago? Was it She-Hulk that did a second print? No.
That was her first appearance on the cover?
Yeah. No, we've done one before.
I know, like since this, there has been Marvel will do it. First, right? Oh, Tozen, right? Was not on the cover for the first print, second print cover appearance.
Yeah, that's a good one. Who else? Okay, but continue. Sorry.
So the pricing, I couldn't believe a 9.8 recently sold for 2,500.
Damn.
And then untypical average sales for 9.8 are 2,800. I was like, what? And I know it's a slight downward trend, and then it's been over 6 months for the Raw sale, but $858 for a Raw comic.
I mean, seems like okay. Normally, I would say I wouldn't be buying anything after the show already came out in the trailer, but this market's so weird right now that you could probably get some good deals. I mean, it's no joke that the market's kind of going down and people are being able to sweep stuff, whatever.
Well, I mean, it's not like she's going to die from the series. She's going to continue on in the MCU.
And then at the pace that it's going right now, like the way it's going, that I mean, I haven't watched the second episode, but with the first one, we really enjoyed it. We really, really like it. So if she continues being good, I don't see this kind of going down. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I think the first episode, I wasn't impressed with the trailer. When I saw the trailer, I was like, meh, that's not something I would have to watch. But my daughter was watching it, so I kind of walked by and I got a little bit sucked in. And who was it? I was on TiVo's show on Cover Price, Lords of the Long Box the other night, and they were talking about how it kind of has Manimal was saying how it kind of has a Spider-Verse feel to it, the way it's done. So I see that appeal too. So we'll see. And then what's the other one, Jen?
It's her first solo. Like, if you can't afford the first appearance or any of the cameos, this is, and then I think it's still sort of affordable. If a Raw is going an average for $96.
That's not bad.
9.8 recently. Was that 9.8? Is it 9.6?
9.6.
For 128, and then 9.8 is 257.
Not bad. Let's keep cruising. All right, next up. So we were talking about this a little bit before the show started, and Trish was talking about it too, which is a bummer she's not here. So The Boys season 3 came out, and again, I'm not doing a review in case you guys haven't watched it. I don't want to do spoilers, but a lot of people are just so pissed off by the nudity. They're like, "What the hell? There's nudity, but it's just
butts. What do you mean?
No, it's like right. It's kneecaps, knee tops, leg tops. Sorry, I shouldn't make that motion on screen.
There's maybe a little bit of like a blood covered something or other, but you know.
I will do mama. I'm ready for right now. Mama.
I mean, it's just fleshy. Anyway, the first 3 episodes of The Boys premiered on Amazon Prime last week, and it has become it just has a huge amount of 1-star reviews. Prime had to expect that because some fans were upset by the content, as they made it a focal point of their marketing for The Boys season 2. But even though they couldn't have believed the complaints people will be writing for this season, a lot of the 1-star reviews complained about the weekly release and the male nudity scenes.
That's been happening since season 1, though. Season 1 happened. We got 3 episodes. Everyone's like, where's the whole season? And they're like, And then they did 1. I liked it.
See, you can never, I mean, people are going to complain no matter what you do. You know, it's like weekly, they complain. It's a whole season, they complain. So, I mean, you're not going to.
Political, though, Lucy. Do we
They're what?
They said it's getting political, which I haven't finished.
The Boys is getting political?
Like
is the book political? I mean, it kind of seems like from season 1, it seemed kind of a little bit like political kind of thing, but not political, but like
corporations.
Yeah, like, and it's like people are gonna, like I said, they're gonna complain no matter what. Like, and then come on, like HBO, like they have never watched anything on HBO. Like, I mean, HBO is pretty, even we've been watching, I don't know if you ever watch Hotel Hell with Gordon Ramsay, and he shows his butt. We seen Gordon Ramsay's butt now. So which one, Jen?
Karen.
Okay.
We sexualize bodies too much. We need to be more open like other countries. And Mel will co-sign to that comment by saying they have no problem with blowing people's heads up, but upset with a bleep is shown. Yes.
But it wasn't even it's not that. It's The Boys, number one. Whenever I talk to anyone about The Boys, I recommend it, but I'm like, just make sure you don't watch it with your kids in the room.
Hermano.
Right. But what parents like, hey guys, family night, let's watch The Boys, I mean, like, you have to kind of know what you're going into. And I'm just sick of people complaining. I'm so sick of people. If you don't like it, turn it off.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't like it, go read a book.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, do something else. But like, why does everybody have to be so offended? Just because you are offended doesn't make you right.
Wait, what is that?
We need a shirt.
Opinions are
Just
like,
because you're offended. There's a shirt that I said I'm gonna make pendejadas. If you guys don't know what pendejadas means, Laura, do you know what it means?
I think it means
pendejadas.
Gravy.
Huh?
Potatoes?
No, I said pendejadas. That's a bad word. Pendejadas means like stupid stuff, basically. It's like I'm allergic to pendejadas. I'm gonna make a shirt that it says that I'm allergic to stupid stuff.
I like that.
Well,
there's Spanish lessons.
There you go. Pendejadas. Pendejadas, yes.
We're saying the same thing. Pendejadas. No, wait. That was bad. Anyways, let's keep cruising. So we're talking a little bit. We're not going to get into what the show's about because I know a lot of people haven't watched it. Oh, go ahead.
It's good. Have you seen it?
No, I've been busy. I'm sorry, Miss Star Wars fan. I've been busy watching Obi-Wan.
I was trying to catch up. So I'm 3 episodes into Obi. I did 3 episodes of The Boys. You need to watch it. At least the first episode.
Okay. I will tonight. No, that's a lie. Mel, if you're still out there, I actually am going to be watching Hustle because Mel posted something about Hustle and I want to watch that first. The Adam Sandler movie,
Mm-hmm.
But then I'll get to The Boys. I'm telling you, there's so much to watch.
I love Adam, but Adam Sandler, I had like a crush on him growing up.
On Adam Sandler?
Yep.
Why?
Because he's so funny. I don't know. I don't know. I loved him and I had a crush on him. Okay, but I don't like. Huh?
Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, all those. I don't know. All those. Every movie, like. But I don't like serious. I don't like drama, or things like that. And that's too serious for me. So.
It's like
Tokyo Vice. Well, that's different. That was kind of funny. Tokyo Vice on HBO. It had a little funny stuff. I don't know, but I don't know. If it's for me to watch it, like because Sam said that I watched Tokyo Vice. That's actually a really good show on HBO. You guys should watch it. Based on true story, right? Yeah, and but then for me to pick the movie, like, no, I watch it because he's watching it, and then I get into it. But,
well, I heard in Hustle there's like a sorry guys, side note, super hot guy with like tattoos all over. So I'm like, sold. I will be watching that tonight. Okay.
Well, now
tell us about The Boys. Why did we pick these?
First comic, number 1. And I like how it started off with DC and then they had to go to Dynamite. But a 9.8 recently sold for $432, but on average it's $397, and then after sales around $81. Now number 6 is the first. The reason it's okay. Do you guys hear about Paul Reiser playing the Legend?
No.
So I don't know if it's. I hope. I'm like, oh, Paul Reiser's the Legend, huh? Do you know Paul Reiser from Mad About You?
Yes,
Okay.
but I didn't know.
Oh. So the legend is like a kind of parody of Stan Lee. And
Okay.
I'm excited to see it. And I like that it's only $11.
Yeah, it's not bad. Mel, I know you're out there because I can see you commenting. Do not leave for a second because I want your opinion on this next one we're going to get to. So stay put. All right. Sorry. Had to scold Mel in the chat before he leaves us. Yeah. So, okay. $81 for the raw comic for the original. I mean, I think that's a good deal. I would try to pick one out. There's still a lot out there in good condition, in my opinion, that you could probably get graded on your own. But if you don't want to take the risk, $3.97 for the grading.
Or if your significant other who's not into comics likes the boys, this would be a good trade to pick up for them to like hear. Because there's more stuff that happens.
Just like Stranger Things. Oh, we're going to get to that. Sorry. Okay. Next up. Wait, this isn't the one I wanted Mel for. I guess you're going to be here a while. Obi-Wan Kenobi is fun, but incredibly familiar. So Lucas is now halfway through its first and possibly only season of Obi-Wan Kenobi on Disney+. It's a story that fills the gaps between the original trilogy and the prequels in the Skywalker saga. However, this has come out with really good reviews, but some people are saying that the show itself is kind of, unoriginal. And oh wait, this is the one I want to Mel about. Mel, have you heard about people just hating on the chick that plays the High Inquisitor?
Yeah, he had good
the
points
sister.
on our chat.
What's her name? Moses Ingram?
The third sister?
Yeah. Like people are just harassing the shit out of her on social media. It's insane. She's from The Queen's Gambit, which I loved, and she's a phenomenal actress, but people are just like attacking her. So let's go down the line. Jen, I know you haven't watched it yet, but have you heard anything about that?
No, I'm up to third episode.
Oh, nice.
But on Twitter, there's a comic artist, dang it, that did a drawing of her because he thinks that she's awesome. And oh man, I'm not gonna be able to find it now. But I'm up to 3. I like it. I can't wait to get off the air and finish because I'm only the 4th episode. I need to watch that. Yeah, Reva,
that's what I said, isn't it? Or did I say Reva? Maybe I said Reva. But yeah, like the third sister, the actress that plays that is just being, I mean, there's no other word for it. She's being just bullied. And she's kind of being a boss about it too, because she's like, y'all are weird. She's like not responding a lot. She did tweet a little bit after the whole thing, but they're just talking so much shit about her. And I'm trying to understand, Jen.
Yeah.
Jennifer.
I'm paying attention.
I don't understand why Star Wars fans are so effing mean to any new character that comes on board. Yeah.
Ooh. I know, but isn't that a cool drawing? Hang on.
Oh, that's really nice.
Right, and then in the background, there's Darth Vader's helmet.
That's really nice.
The artist is...
Want me to put you on the big screen?
Turkin Clark. I can't say it. How do you say that? Yeah. Dang it.
I'm doing that thing that you hate when I lean forward, like it's gonna help me.
Well, that's the image. It's really cool. It should be a freaking comic book cover.
That could be it. Yeah, it's pretty nice.
But how do you? Right. It's Taurin and then Clark.
Taurin.
Yes.
Taurin Clark.
Yes, he did that. Check out his Twitter.
I will. Actually, somebody, Mr. Longshort, just got us an artist that we're going to be using because he's like, we get people messaging all the time, like, check out this artist, blah, blah. But anyway, go ahead. What's your opinion on this, Jen?
Oh, I really like this series. I think it's stupid that the people are getting upset by her. And then I like that the actors have also come around her. Like, Ewan McGregor spoke out and was like, what are you guys doing, basically? Like, if you like Star Wars, why are you...
Mel, are you insane? Oh, hell no. Little Leia is fantastic, and I love her. I think she's so cute, and I just want to cuddle her, and she holds his little hand in her tiny little fingers.
Anyway. She's cute. She's a good actress. She's from Bird
Do you
Box.
get what I was saying now that you watched it, that now you can kind of see how that's Leia?
Yeah, no, she does a good job portraying Leia, because Leia's arc, she gets more grown up, and she becomes a general, and she becomes like, you see the seeds of it. Yeah. What I was trying to say on the last show was when characters do a 180, right? like I tried using Lex from Smallville as an example. Everyone forgot that there's scenes of him as a little kid in Smallville where you see him being sweeter, because what you see, it's hard to think of an example of a character that's a kid that you see for a tiny bit that then does a 180, and then as an adult they're just bad, and you're like, wow, I didn't see any of that in you as a kid.
Nimesh, help me out here. It's not the moral Anakin versus the older Anakin. It's the fact that there's no younger Anakin. There's nothing about him, nothing that reminds me of teenage Anakin or older Anakin. Like I think that Leia
away. He gets lit on fire everywhere and loses limbs.
No, but even teenage Anakin is nothing like little Anakin. Teenage Anakin's all whiny and annoying.
Isn't that most teenagers?
That's true. Sorry, Ellie. She could glare at me.
But you're right. She did a great job. We look forward to seeing her more in other roles, and like from Bird Box. She's good in Bird Box. She's good in this. Like, what's next?
But anyway, yeah, people in the chat are already saying it. Like, there's only so much that you can add without making it feel redundant. But I actually really enjoyed it. I thought it was really good so far. Lucy, you're up.
I don't have nothing to say because I haven't watched it. So
it's good. It's good.
I'll eventually probably watch it just because you guys talk about it so much. But I'll see if I can watch it during the week. Laura the Long Box. I know you said like make you the little thing. We tried, but like to make him a moderator, but we were having a hard time. We'll try it again.
TiVo, if that's you out there, just call me. You're one of the few people I gave my number to. Call me. And Mel, you call me too, because you and I are going to go at it over this. She was adorable. He said he would have left her ass on the planet.
She's a kid, and she's
all pigeon-toed. So cute.
I think it's cute when he does like one step and she's do two steps.
Yes. I mean, come on, Mel. Damn. All right. Trish, I know that you're not a huge like Star Wars fan, right?
No, it's not that I'm not a Star Wars fan. I just am 10,000 years behind on literally everything. So, but the talk I've heard of this kid playing Leia, it bounces between obnoxious and great. So, I would love to just watch it myself and form my own opinion on the matter. Also, I figured out what my problem was.
What?
When the network reset, I don't know why, but it has two different networks for my Wi-Fi router, and one of them says 5G on it, and the other one doesn't. And if I use that 5G one, and he uses the 5G one, we cannot do anything together.
So Rich has to just stand by. All right, look at this comment. I would have
switch it.
Yep, I would have called her dad and been like, "Yo, I lost her. Call Boba Fett."
No. No.
Remind me never to let Mel watch my kids ever.
Well, I mean, like, I don't believe in leaving kids out in the desert, or wherever he would have left her, but or somewhere in Bespin, wherever the hell she got left. I would have never left her anywhere, but I do not like the fact that they're basically retconning Leia's character onto this kid, because it's like, because Carrie Fisher was such a badass, now they got to make this kid a badass because Carrie Fisher was a badass.
She is, though. Like, this little girl pulls it off. This little girl I would not want to have like a debate with.
Laura, switch me and Trish.
Oh, sorry. There you go. Oh, sorry.
Oh, well, it just seems forced. Like, get it? Jedi. But it just seems like they're like forcing the issue. Like, oh, look we're paying tribute to Carrie Fisher. Don't hate us.
It was nice to see. So she's force sensitive because she knows she can read people on like a very basic level, but she's not trained, right? So, oops. No. So with Obi-Wan,
you're fine.
She was like, you're hiding something. I don't trust you, because he wasn't forthright with her, because it's that weird, like, it's like, if she was just trained a little bit, she would have known, like, it's okay. And then it came off as like kind of annoying, because you're like, why are you running away from the person trying to save you? But anyway,
Yeah, well, you guys have to decide for yourself if you haven't seen it yet. But the whole point of the original slide is that I think, who was it that came out and tweeted, like, you guys, there's like 1 million people in the universe, all different kinds of species. Don't be racist a-holes that have a problem with this chick playing. What?
I like Nimesh's comment.
He should have frozen her in carbonite so she couldn't run away.
That's one way to corral a child.
Mm-hmm.
Call boba. I like that.
That's funny.
All right, so here are the comments that Jen thought would be appropriate to kind of put along with the show. So tell us about them, Jen.
So you have the first appearance in the comic book, Star Wars #2. On Star Wars #1, he was on the cover, but not in the interiors. And I mean, if you can't afford the Star Wars #1, there's tons of reprints. But is it? I can't quite see what sold recently for $195.
Hold on. It looks like an 8.0. I'm doing it again.
Yeah, that says 8.0.
And then on average, 9.6 sold for $647. And then raw, you're looking around $50, $60. And then I just really like Star Wars Legacy #16. I have one. I would like to get another one because I want a better copy. But it's kind of, it's like it talks a little bit about like the journal and like his adventures in between. But I guess Dark Horse isn't canon.
But I mean, anything.
I wonder why though. Like, I mean, Star Wars is. Nope. I almost said it.
What? What did
I
you
almost
say?
said Star Wars is Star Wars. It doesn't matter where. But there's people that don't like the books, and then there's people that don't like the comics, and then there's people that don't like the TV shows or the cartoons.
Because everyone likes, like, they like there's people who are like, oh, I like aspects, and it's like, well, you kind of get it all. Like, but then I guess Disney's cherry picking the best stuff from. Not even the best stuff sometimes, but they're just cherry picking from Dark Horse stuff. But there's a lot of stories and books and comics.
What is that cover that just recently came out? Trish, I think we talked about this on one of our shows. It's Obi-Wan, like, I'm trying to think of the artist. It's a really, really nice cover that just came out like a week or two ago. And it's basically him in the same pose, but the lighting is so well done.
Oh,
this one has good dramatic lighting too. It just looks like a minimalist kind of print.
Yeah, what was it? Jen, do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it's from the new Obi-Wan series. But what was it was the ratio.
Yeah. Gist. Thank you, Mel.
What?
It was E.M. Gist. So Eric, he's an awesome artist. Like, I'm starting to follow him more. And his cover was fantastic. All right, Mel, I forgive you for the Leia thing. I'm gonna hop on.
I was only playing devil's advocate.
I'm gonna hop on Dungeon chat tonight and just be like, whatever Mel says is wrong, and I'm gonna argue every single point Mel says.
Poor Mel.
Yeah, do it.
I will. Mel be like, hi, Laura. No, Mel. Not hi, Laura. Okay.
Come through.
All right, so this is the next one. Stranger Things season 4. If it ain't broke. And I like this review because I want Lucy to talk a lot on this.
I will.
Oh, wait, hold on. That was the other one. The sci-fi horrors 80s nostalgia trip has been one of Netflix's most important and popular series since it first premiered in 2016, which I can't believe it's been that long. Not only that, but this 2-part season, Volume 1, which premiered on May 27th, contains the first 7 episodes of the 9-episode season, with episodes 8 and 9 set to premiere as Volume 2 on July 1st. Hopefully you followed that. Has been long hyped up as the show's most creatively bold yet, and has cost $30 million per episode.
What?
30
Yeah, but you know they make that shit back. They got all the merchandising and everything out there.
I mean, it's
what?
Mel, you know, okay.
Hey, I wonder why Netflix is going bankrupt.
No, you know, Mel, you need to finish at least. If you finished, okay, you said after season 3, it was not my favorite. It was good, but it was not my favorite. The season now, obviously season 1 was like the best one, but I really, really like this season. I am really enjoying it, and if definitely I feel like it's like that 80s vibe.
This season's fucking terrifying. Oh, sorry. Terrifying.
And I think that's why I like it. Like, I don't think it's that scary. Like, it's creepy. Why are you crazy? Like, it's not that scary. It's not. Uh, I think, I don't know. I really love it. It gives you all those. I guess I get the horror 80 movies, and especially their storyline. It's the best one. Like the one right now with Mike and Will. Like, I don't really care much for, but their storyline. Oh my god, it's so
Omar,
good.
it says 30 million. 30 million per episode. That is what it's saying. I'm reading
That's
it.
crazy.
That's bizarre. That's like a movie. That's like a movie budget. But I guess if each episode's like a movie,
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, like the
I literally haven't seen one episode of Stranger Things.
You haven't, Trish? Shut up. Just stop it.
I'll just take my leave again. My internet's going out, you guys.
Shut up.
All right, hold on. Omar, where are you at? So NetflixLife.com says that it's costing $30 million per episode. And I'm guessing...
Karen, get out of here. You too. You too. Come on, Karen. Get it together.
Me and Karen, the last two people in the Stranger Things we haven't watched club.
Wait, it's an 80s show? I figured it would be over the top and cheesy. No, 80s was like... You guys... 80s babies out there. You guys remember all the brown decor and
they have the best movies again the 80s. Yeah. And
I mean, everything has been spoiled for me, so I know, everything that's, kind of, well, I know kind of what's going on without seeing all of the details, but it's
all right. Omar, here's what it says. Stranger Things, estimated budget $30 million per episode as of season 4, compared to Orange is the New Black was $4 million per episode. House of Cards, which I really liked until it got all political. Not political with the show, but with the actors.
With Kevin Spacey?
Yeah, $5 million per episode. Bridgerton, $7 million per episode. Bloodline was $8 million. Defenders was $8 million. The Witcher was $10 million. And The Crown was $13 million per episode. And Stranger Things reportedly is at $30 million per episode.
No, those are like one of my favorite movies. Like all his
they're all
movies.
an ensemble cast now too. Like these guys.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I feel it's worth it. Like all those effects, everything. I mean, have you seen like Netflix has been releasing like how the process of putting the makeup and all that stuff on the guy, so it's not CGI, like it's actually him, with
practical effects.
Yeah, and it's freaking amazing. Like I don't know, I love it. Lennox, my 12-year-old, was watching it with us. He slept with us in that room that night because we benched it like the whole season, and he had to sleep with us that night because it did kind of creep him out. But it's so good.
I think practical effects age better.
What does?
Practical effects when they actually use
like an actual proper, like a animatronic or something.
Look at Aliens. If that was
look at the dino from T-Rex from Jurassic Park.
Yeah. That was a mishmash. They practical is I think better.
Barton wants to know how much per episode of Nearing Nerdvana. $3.
Yeah.
How much have you brought in today?
We get $3. Minus all the fees, all that shit. About $3.
Yes.
Really quickly, you guys know Jonathan from the series?
Yeah.
So he's not featured as much in season 4 because he got caught at an airport with like a shit ton of cocaine.
Wait, what?
That'll do it.
So Nancy, the chick, I don't know her real name.
Yeah, Nancy, yeah.
Her and Jonathan in real life are like a thing, but Jonathan's kind of like a...
blacklisted.
Yeah.
No wonder he looks like crap on those premiere. Like, he looks like he's a druggie.
He is. He was going through some airport, and they're like, dude, what's all that powder? And he's like, oh, it's, what would you say? Flour.
Yeah.
Sugar. Powdered sugar.
Powder. Yeah.
Baby powder.
They pulled his character a lot. So allegedly, Thank you, Lord. I should say that. Allegedly had a bunch of
Yeah.
content.
Allegedly.
Oh my god.
Moving weight, is that the proper way of saying it? Jonathan was moving weight.
Idiot. What an idiot. I mean,
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
formula. Oh man, what a dummy. Come on, like right now he's like at the peak of his career, I will say, but he gets on my nerves anyways on the show, so it's
What?
fine.
Why? Because he's too
He's
like
annoying. He's annoying, clingy, like crybaby. Like just shut your mouth. But yeah, no, Nancy too.
that Kate Bush song "Running Up That Hill" is #1 right now. Like it's skyrocketed because of this show.
Yeah. 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 I don't really like that. It was really cool when they showed it, but I never really liked that song, so I'm cool. Hey,
A super sticker. I don't think we've ever gotten one.
no,
Thank you.
we haven't. We got a new song. It is.
Thank you, JG.
What's a super sticker? Do we know? Figure it
It's
out.
about 99 cents. That's what it is.
What's a sticker versus
But I
a?
think it shows. I think when you're watching, it's a little sticker. You have to watch it like live to be able to see it's a little sticker. Yeah.
This dude
Okay.
could have had 100 dealers on speed dial, but now you have to smuggle it on a plane. Why? Right? You could have just got your own plane at that point if you're making millions.
Yeah. But I don't think he's making that because he's not one of the main characters, right? So I don't know.
Bush get? I don't know. That's a great question. I've never seen Coke in real life, but that's another show.
Yeah.
Jen, tell us about the comics.
So the one on the left is from 2019. It's a San Diego Comic-Con variant. I think it looks cool. I kind of want to put like a black light next to it. And then the one on the right-hand side is Stranger Things #1 from 2018, and much more affordable. It's not the first. I need more time to figure that out. I couldn't.
In all these stories, it's about like when Will was on the upside down, like his story, because on the show, like we see like what the everybody's going through. We don't really see what Will is going through, and each volume it's about like one was Will, one was what's her name, Elle, and I think the other one was like the other chick from season 3.
Yeah, they're all still in canon too. Like you read like they're, so if you're really into Stranger Things, recommend.
They're actually pretty good. I remember getting the volume 1 and I even ordered like my first exclusive. It was with Midtown and it was a Matina one. The cover, it was pretty cool, and of course I got it damaged and they didn't give a shit about it. But yeah, it was a cool cover, and yeah, they're pretty affordable. You can actually find them on back issue.
Mel, really? Come on. You got to finish it. Ugh. You're killing me, Mel. You're killing me right now. I'm going to fly out there. Where is he at? Chicago?
New York.
I'm going to fly to New York, and we're going to sit there and binge it together. It'll be fun. Anthony can come.
New York Con. There you go.
Hey. Trish, have you seen Stranger Things?
Yeah, I like Joyce.
I was gonna say, did you not hear me say that me and Karen are probably in the last people to see Stranger Things?
That's right. That's right.
But on a more artistic note, I like these covers. They remind me of 80s movie posters.
Yeah.
I think that's what they're going for. And they did a whole nother comic that's just about Erica, who's Lucas's sister. And she's one of the funniest. She reminds me of Lucy. That is Lucy as a kid, Erica. And she's so like,
I love her. Yeah, I guess that's why I like her too. She's one of my favorites.
She's you as a child. And they did a whole comic about her, which Ellie's reading as well. So yeah, if you guys haven't checked it out, please do. This is a good one.
Oh, I don't have that one. Now I'm gonna need to look for that one because I like her. She's especially on like the beginning of. I wish she was really good on season 3. She was awesome there, and I wish they would have included her a little bit more on this season too. so far she's not as much, but she's there. But she's really good.
I saw this meme and it was like kids nowadays, and it shows a bunch of kids like playing Xbox, and it's like me in the 80s, and it's this kid sitting in front of a fan going fuck, fuck. Which
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Fuck. I used to do that all the time as a kid.
Wait a minute, Mel. Didn't you say she sucked? So you saying that I suck? I'm not cool?
No, you're
No, no,
greater than the guy.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. Oh, okay. I don't know my things.
The alligator always eats the better one.
Okay, yes. You're right. I forgot.
All right, next up. Rick and Morty is getting a whole new spin-off series. It's an anime series, apparently. The anime will span 10 episodes and be directed by Tower of God director Takashi Sano. And Sano has worked with Adult Swim on the series in the past, directing both of its previous anime shorts, Rick and Morty versus Genocider and Summer Meets God, Rick Meets Evil. Animation for the series will be handled by Telecom, and they don't have a release date as of yet. What do you think, Jen?
That's cool. I'll watch it. I'm still a Rick and Morty fan.
Yeah, I'll watch it. The animation and those 2 shorts or whatever they were really cool. So, I mean, if you're a fan of like crazy anime action and like kind of trippy, like it was kind of trippy effects and stuff, I liked it. I thought it was cool.
Oh, hold on. We have a question here. Start at the top. Do you think Paper Girls will do as good as Stranger Things because of similar themes? Actually, I don't think it will, only because it's a mostly female cast. And I know that sounds sexist and horrible, but I think it's true. I don't think it'll draw in as many viewers because you have so many girls versus Stranger Things is predominantly an all male cast, but that's just my prediction. Jen, what do you think?
Yeah.
I'm hoping that it's on par with Stranger Things. It's not going to be the same thing. It's not the same thing. They're different things. But I like that it was filmed in Chicago instead of Ohio.
I agree with what you said, Laura. Like that is true. Like, and it's gonna be on Amazon. I feel. I mean, I guess the boys. It kind of. I don't know. I just feel like it doesn't get that much. What Amazon shows don't pop as much as some of the HBO or Netflix. Just like Hulu, they don't really stand out so much. But I really hope it does good, especially if it's all female cast.
I hope it does good too, because I held a bunch of number ones waiting for this.
I don't. Hey, you said you were gonna send me one, remember?
Think of the spec, guys. I mean, I want to retract my statement. This is gonna be better than Stranger Things. It's gonna
Hey, I was gonna buy one and you told me don't because you were gonna send me one. I'm still waiting.
Oh, I have it somewhere. I'm gonna pull a Jen. It's somewhere in one of these 85 boxes. I'll find it.
Yeah, I'll get it in 2 years.
Sorry, Jen.
No, it's fair. I was gonna say, like, my collection is still in storage, so I don't even know where my stuff is.
By the time you get it, Lucy, it's gonna be like a Silver Age. Silver Age Paper Girls from Laura.
It's funny. No. And also I feel like because I don't. You see, even though their number ones are not going that. Maybe once the first trailer hits, then we'll see.
I don't think non-comic people are aware of Paper Girls.
Damn, bird.
Wow, Martin, I don't even have a comeback.
Whoa.
To that. Damn.
That's too spicy for me tonight.
Get him, Trish. Get him.
Heartbroken.
We are all heartbroken right now. Yeah, because all girls. He's just.
I'm gonna leave that there for a second.
Yeah, just leave that.
Yeah,
there.
let's not ruminate on how awful that sounds.
But it's true. But you know what? He ain't lying. Lying.
It's like we were talking about before I was so rudely interrupted by my internet earlier. People, it's like they almost will rail against anything that's like all female cast, or a strong female lead, or Princess Leia as a child. You know, like they just want something to bitch about.
Yeah.
Jen already admitted she was wrong.
No.
Did you see? Can we screenshot Jen's face in that moment? Make that a t-shirt. It's like, I what? Moving on. So what are the comics that correspond with this show, Jen?
So Rick and Morty, real quick. I agree with Awesome Sauce. We're waiting for season 6. They just released season 5 on Hulu. So if you didn't even the frugal person that I am, I paid the $25, whatever it was, in order to get through Amazon so I could see it when it was coming out instead of having to wait. Because I knew it would take a while to be on Hulu for free. I paid it. I wanted to see it. I loved it. Season 6. Come on. But anyway.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, what were you saying?
It's crazy how much people pay for Rick and Morty books. I remember I had like a bunch of them, and that was when I started selling like some of the books, and I had a bunch of Rick and Morty, and I was looking on eBay to see how much they will go for. And dude, they were like $20 a book, $30 a book, and I was like, what the hell? That's crazy. I couldn't believe it.
I have like a convention exclusive blank. I think it was an SDCC blank, and it was given to me by one of the artists from the book at a different show, and I was looking for it everywhere, but on eBay it was like $1,000. I'm like, what the hell's wrong with people? It's a blank.
So the reason why is because that blank of the first issue, Justin Roiland did a full color cover of it, and then that sold for $1,000. And then I was at that con. That was right. It was like the next day, and we had blanks. It was like a Pocket Like You Stole It. The funny.
Yeah, the like Pocket Morty's one.
And people were buying him up, and then his line got so long that he had to then split it between autograph line and then sketches line, and people were upset. They're like, why aren't you doing like color? Like, it takes longer. And he's like,
what's a Pocket Morty?
Pocket Like You Stole It.
Pocket Morty's like the Rick and Morty version of Pokemon.
Yeah, but Pocket Like You Stole It was the name of the comic book, I thought.
Yeah, it was. That was the miniseries or the arc or whatever it was.
But people were super upset because they all wanted that full sketch. And I'm like, dude, you paid $10 for this comic. His autograph was at that point under $50. You're trying to make like it was just crazy to see it in that moment. But this, the one on the right next to us on the far left, is the Justin Roiland 1 for 50 of number 1. That still commands a decent. I still can't. 9.8 average sales go for 2,500, but someone got it a 9. Is that 9.6?
Jen, do you need glasses?
Yeah, this is 9.6.
I gotta blow it up.
Glasses. Do you need glasses?
I do have contacts. If I ever wear my glasses on here, you're gonna laugh. They're like thick.
I want to see.
No, they're in the bathroom. They're thick.
You've never worn glasses before. I think it would totally work.
No, I have really bad vision. I can only see like 2 inches in front of my face, so my prescription is really off. So it makes my eyes look really small. Anyway, so 1 for 50. If you see it in the back issue bins, it's probably worth picking up. And then the one on the far right is just the plain number 1. That book has come down a lot. I wanted that for a long time, and it was like sitting at $300, $200. Still sitting around 100. 9.6 is 445.
Can we circle back to you putting glasses on?
How about if I lose a bet? I'll do one with my glasses.
I feel like it would be super hot, but
it's not because I have bad vision. What
if you wore glasses because you didn't have bad vision? It would be hot then.
Yeah, because when actors wear like the sexy librarian or like the hot when that Liam had one of the Hemsworths had glasses on. That's not a prescription. That's just glass. So it looks good. It looks nice.
Thank you.
A prescription in it. That's like I'm like without my glasses, I'm technically blind.
So if I send you just like blue blockers, will you wear them?
Well, yeah, because then I would probably look good.
All right. Deal. I have your address and I have Amazon.
Well, I
That is
moved.
everything. What?
I moved.
Oh shit, I don't have your address. Oh, that bothers me.
No, your heart.
I know where both of you two live. Where does Jen live?
Well, I also can't get packages here because it's not secure. So I've been having them sent to my parents' house.
What do you mean it's not? Oh, because of the squirrels?
I mean, that, and then they just leave boxes outside on the doorstep instead of inside.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's horrible. Package thieves paradise.
Oh, we got pressable tape
Means
back in the
John.
house. Hello. Good to
Jen?
see
He said put it for Blind Adam.
It's not, I'm telling you right now. It's all your hopes and dreams. You'll be like, oh. And I'm like, yeah. This is why I wear contacts.
all your hopes and dreams will be shattered the second she puts them on. I think it'll be cute. All right, next up, Game of Thrones, Jon Snow sequel series in development. Sorry, I drank a little bit at HBO. Kit Harington is attached to reprise the role should the series move forward. The actor was twice nominated for an Emmy for his portrayal of an action hero who struggles to uphold his family's noble value. Hopefully everybody on this panel has watched Game of Thrones, because I mean, oh my God, Trish, really?
I didn't have HBO when this was on.
Yeah, but don't you have like a friend that has Plex?
Yes, I do. However, it just never really interested me. Like,
Swagglehoss is in the house. What's up, Swagglehoss Comics and Games? Good to see you. I
was out there hustling when this was on.
I will say it took me, I think, 3 episodes, and then I got sucked in. That Brit watched it from the first time it ever premiered throughout the whole entire thing. I binged all the seasons before the last season aired.
Us too.
Yeah,
A season before the last one, when that's when we started watching it, and then we waited for the last season. But yeah, we got into it late too.
Yeah,
Oh,
I suck.
wow.
Sorry, guys.
It's good though. I really like Ned Stark, and then Bridge.
Oh my God, Trish, you and Karen need to get together and watch all these shows.
Coco
Me
Gal.
and Karen gotta like go get a place somewhere and not leave for like 3 months while we catch up on all the shit we missed.
Will you let me sell it to you, Trish? Can I sell it to you real quick?
So, what? Game of Thrones?
Game of Thrones is like an incredible chess game, but with soft porn.
Yeah.
Winner.
The soft porn doesn't sell it, but it's an added bonus.
Who doesn't like soft porn? I mean, come on.
We've all heard about all the,
very, very soft. But anyway, in Thrones 8th and final season, Jon Snow discovered his. Oh wait, I shouldn't say that. I don't want to say it. Spoiler. Anyway, this is what happens.
You haven't seen the end of Game of Thrones by now, other than me and Karen.
And Coco Gal. I don't want to spoil it for them. Basically, the show takes place after. Yes, Coco Gal. It does. Which, I mean, come on. Jen, really? Is it just me?
What?
Like, I mean, Outlander, yes. Another great one. The Tudors, fantastic. No?
There's a lot of thirsty people out there.
There's what?
A lot of thirsty people.
I'm thirsty too. I like to watch it. I'm walking
I'm
like, I'm gonna put on a kilt, baby. Let's see what you represent in your house.
Oh my God, Laura. Jesus.
Sorry.
My entire head is red now because I almost died, but also this is hysterical.
I told you guys Fridays are looser, and I haven't drank all week, and I drank twice. So, the upcoming House of Dragon prequel, which is before the Game of Thrones show, will debut in August on the 21st. And then the show that we're talking about, Dragon tells the story of a civil war between the House Targaryen and is set about 200 years before the events of Thrones. So House of Dragon comes first, then watch Game of Thrones, and then you'll be watching the new one that Kit's working on. Or you can pull a Star Wars and watch this one first, then go back and watch the prequel next. What then?
I hope that this doesn't interfere with him being Black Knight.
Why would it?
I mean, I guess he can do
My
both,
internet was broken
right?
again.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to know a fun fact about Kit Harington? He had to wear like boots for some of the shows, or when he was with Amelia Clark, who I met. Sorry, but she was awesome. He had to wear like platform boots that added like 4 or 5 inches to him.
He's short.
Yeah.
How short?
I don't know. Like what's like 5'2"? I'm guessing.
No, he's
Hold
not
on.
5'2".
I was gonna say he's not shorter than me.
All right, hold on. Let's figure this out. This is important. 5'8".
He's 5'8". That's not. I'm taller than he is.
5'2", 5'8". Yeah.
It'd be weird to see him because my vision of him is bigger than me, and if I saw him, I'd be like, oh, 2 inches shorter.
You're there.
Wow.
Tom Cruise shorts at Ultra Maximus. Yeah. I don't know how tall Tom Cruise is either. All right, I'll shut up. Let's go down the line. Jen, you're up first.
You have to watch at least 3 episodes.
Yeah,
You have to watch
3.
at least
It took me 3, and then whoever did the costumes for Game of Thrones, I want a Game of Thrones like armor thing. It's awesome. And then the dire wolves. Do you like the dire wolves?
Short Kings. There you go.
That's how come like all the Huskies and Malamutes are all homeless now. You know, because dire wolves.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of people adopted Huskies and Malamutes, especially like white ones or predominantly really dark ones.
Yes, because of Game of Thrones.
And then, boop, out they go the minute they become trouble.
Oh, is that like what happened with the Dalmatians?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the sad reality, though. Everybody's like, "Oh, I want a dire wolf. It's so cool," you know. And then, or "Oh, I want," because we call Eve a dire wolf sometimes, you know, just because that's the way she acts. But you know, see, like Lord of the Rings is my speed of middle age, is like of this era in time. So it's like, it's very. That's very soft and nice.
So true.
Even though there's like some like, you know, wars happening. So like, I don't know. This is grittier, obviously. And I'd be willing to give it a shot, but I don't have 10,000 years to sit and watch, what was it, 8 seasons?
Worth it. If there's anything better to do with your life, don't go off and get a college degree.
Maybe I'll just do like what do they got? I know there's like YouTube compilations where they just kind of speed through all the like,
you have
big
to watch
stuff.
And Jen, it was designer Michelle Clapton is the one that designed all the costumes. And I actually did a cosplay as Daenerys way back in the day.
I want to see pictures. All
right, well, you guys can talk about the comics and I'll try to find pictures. Ready? Here we go. Go ahead, Jen.
So I thought it was funny that Laura didn't know about the comic books.
What?
Laura knew about the books. Laura read the books, but didn't know about the comic books, which, yes, I am. So now we're equal. You didn't know that Anakin was a shitty actor, and I didn't know that. So we're even.
Isn't shitty actor subjective?
I mean, yeah, kind of. Go ahead, Jen.
So this is an Alex Ross cover A. For a long time, they were during the series around $20, $30. At one point, they even hit $50, but now they're back to $11. Dare I say, even cheaper if you can get it. But my white whale, which hasn't been sold for a really long time, and I have no nibbles in the water or anything like that at all, is what you're seeing on the right-hand side, which is the Mike Miller 1 for $75 Virgin variant. I want it oh so bad, but I want to pay $5.
Okay.
That's a fair wish. That's fair.
Yeah. It's not going to happen.
If the number one is like $11, with, I mean, you know, somebody's got it lying around somewhere.
I misheard Jen's water comment. What did you say? The water is wet comment?
No nibbles in the water?
Nibble. Nipples? Oh, it sounds like you said nipples. Why would you have your
No, like you know when you the fishing,
Fishing,
the
it's
nibble.
a nibble.
You don't fish with your nipples. That would hurt.
No, nibble.
Nibble.
With B.
Oh,
Double B
It
sound.
sounded like you said nipples. I thought
I heard you, Jen. I heard you, Jen.
I wish Trish hears me. Thank you, Trish.
I think you need to enunciate nipples in the water and nibbles in the water. Everybody heard nipples.
I
You
said
put your nipples in the water.
Nipples.
That's a saying. I've heard it before.
Oh boy.
Remember that one
That's how many
time
nips
Jen
if you're gonna
said-
get on this show, though.
See, I'm glad you're here because you heard me, and I'm like, what did I say?
You said nipples in the water.
Nibbles.
Nibbles. You just said it again.
I heard nipples. I'm like,
Oh boy.
Lucy, if we ever want to fish, let's just go put our nipples in the water and see what
No,
happens.
don't do that.
We might catch something.
There's people
my
who
God.
put their hand in, and then the big fish comes and eat their hand. Can you imagine if a big fish came up and ate your boobie?
ow.
What kind of fish eats your hand?
Oh, people put their, I've seen people do videos. They just put their hand.
Yeah,
and
they
then it
just
comes
put
up
their
and
hand in,
then-
and the fish comes up and just
It's
grabs
big.
them.
It's a big fish.
Is it a koi fish going after your nipple?
No,
No, it's like
hurt
a
as much as
catfish or something
breastfeeding.
horrible. Like
humongous.
an actual sea monster.
Guys, make sure you sub to the channel, and remember that Fridays are our looser show because this is just hanging out. But Tuesdays, since there's 53 of you watching, we are going to be debuting a brand new show this Thursday at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, featuring the amazing Aaron Yee, which most of you know him as Yeezy, and Mr. Longshort. They're going to be doing their own show off the channel moving forward on Thursdays. So please make sure you're subbed and tune into their first show to kind of give them some, what do you call it? Nipples in the water.
No,
Yeah. We coined it, Jen. It's done.
That's the
no.
show's motto now.
Nipples in the water. We gotta get a t-shirt for that.
Oh.
Oh my god, yes. Nipple. Let me write it.
Lucy's already drawing. She's like, this is happening.
No.
Next up, Joker 2.
Poor
Lady
Jen.
Gaga is in early talks to join Joaquin
Joaquin.
Joaquin.
Phoenix in a musical sequel. We have to elaborate. This has not been confirmed. It's completely just speculation as of right now. But I'm curious what your thoughts are of it. Jen, you're up first.
I don't really want it, but I'm sure it'll be good. I'm sure, right? I'm sure it'll be good. I mean, Lady Gaga is not gonna, and Joaquin Phoenix, like they're not gonna do something bad. So it's probably gonna be great, but I didn't ask for it. But it's probably gonna be great.
But it might be like way out there because her like humor is kind of bizarre too. You know,
So is the Joker,
yeah.
right? Like it'll probably be great, but
Everybody will be like, "This is really awesome." I don't know why.
I'm trying to think of a musical that I liked. Name one.
What's that one with Johnny Depp?
Into
and,
the Woods.
I never
What?
watched. No, Sweetie Todd.
Yes.
Oh, I like that one. But see, yeah, that's what I was telling. I'm like, I don't really like musicals. I guess like the super cheesy ones. I guess if it's kind of dark or maybe like some kind of dark humor, like maybe
The one with
yeah.
Seymour. The big
Seymour?
plant, the plant that eats the big plant.
Oh,
Little
yes.
Shop of Horrors.
Yes.
That I do like. It's a little dark, like that dark humor. I don't know. There's only some. Like if it's not too much, like every 5 seconds a song, then
Listen, all my favorite musicals are Disney movies. So, you know, I mean,
you know it's weird that I don't like musicals, but then I grew up with all the princess movies and I love this. But see, like they're
Lion
not
King's
like,
a musical. That's a great
but
movie.
it's not too much though. Like you know, it's not like every 5.
Oh yeah, the Nightmare Before Christmas, Immortal Web says
Yeah.
that's a musical. That's
That's
got a song
true.
every friggin' scene.
Book
Yeah.
of Mormon. That was a good one. I saw that on Broadway.
Oh yeah, they need to drop them on the tracker already.
Yep, Rock of
I
Ages,
think
that's a good one.
The saving grace
Mhm.
here will be Lady Gaga. I mean,
she ain't
has
gonna put
the-
out trash. You know that. Everything
Right.
she does is a banger.
See, I like that one. Yeah.
So if she actually signs on to play as Harley Quinn and she can pull this off, it might.
Could you imagine?
We want Harley in a
That's
V.
a Harley Quinn I think I could get with, like I could hang with, because I don't like the Harley Quinn movies these days.
You don't like Margot Robbie?
No,
Why?
I just don't. She looks sticky. So like if you like touched her, it would just be like, ugh.
She's not tough enough to be like a fighter. I get that.
No.
I really liked her on Suicide Squad. He made her look good there. I really liked her there. On the other one, I didn't. And what else has she been in?
Wolf of Wall Street. She was like
She was
ridiculously hot. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was like difficult for me to watch hot. That was, but we'll see. This is all, again, nothing has been confirmed. If a deal is made, Gaga would play Harley Quinn, and I'm curious to see if this actually comes to fruition. Because how interesting would that be?
Maybe at first. Outside the cartoons.
Wait, what cartoon's a musical?
They had a couple like singing episodes for Justice League and Batman.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
I love when they do stuff like that too. I think that's cool.
Oh my gosh.
The first appearance of the Joker.
Hey.
Holy hell.
Okay.
This is the first appearance of the Joker.
As a 4.0, it went for that much.
No, 2.0. Oh, wait, are you looking at the graded?
I'm looking at the graded one over the top. It says 4.0, $264,000.
A jump though. Look at the 2.0 for 234, and then you go to the 4.0, which is double.
So be really careful if you ever see this out in the wild. There is a reprint that looks just like it, but you see in that bottom. Oh dang it! Comment. Oh, so speaking that bottom left-hand corner, that little building.
Mm-hmm.
If that is missing, it's the reprint. So just
that building under Robin's foot.
Yeah, if it's not there, it's cut out. It's
That's a hell of a thing.
Yeah, Britt actually, when we first started dating, was going to buy me. She said, "Oh, I found one for $300," and I was like, "What? A Batman one? No,
Wait.
even back then, no."
Okay, never mind. You're going to get to this. I'm confused, but
What?
keep explaining what's on the screen.
Oh, so Batman 1 is the first appearance of Joker.
Yeah.
And the bottom left-hand corner, there's a reprint that looks just like it and has ads inside it. So it could fool you, but that building, that left-hand corner, that like underneath Robin's foot, isn't there.
Okay, then what's on the right hand?
So the right-hand side is the cheapest reprint that I could find. And it's like around $20. Every now and then in back issue bins, I'll come across it for $5, but then usually it has like tons of spine ticks in it.
Okay.
But there's the Joker if you want it, right?
That's a huge difference in price. Like, we're not talking like, oh, this is a good like placeholder. This is like unless you want to give up a kidney.
But the Rock.
Do you really need that other child? Here you go. Black market. I would like this Batman #1. Here is one child.
That's funny.
Oh, yeah, she's right.
The Raw is 245.
Oh, that's like probably a 0.5 or like it's not gonna.
It's probably missing the back cover or missing part of it.
Hold on, you guys keep
But
talking.
yeah, if you look at the buildings too, on that reprint, it's definitely like there's more red on the bottom there.
What year is
and
this?
There's definitely more space.
Batman 1, 40s or 50s. Dang it!
Hold on.
And that $264,000 book just sold May 12th. Holy crap! It's like really wasn't that long ago.
No.
Batman 65 was 51, so this would have to be 40 something. 40. No, wait, that's not right. Well, yeah, no.
Yeah, 1940.
All right, hold on.
Yeah, 1940.
Yeah.
And there's a couple different reprints. So just be aware.
Hey guys, there's a sale going. If you want a CGC 6.5, you can get it for $139,000.
Oh yeah, I got that.
That's actually on there right now, which is crazy because if you have a 4.0 at 264, there's 179 watchers on that. That's the only one that I see that's legit on eBay that I can see.
So yeah, isn't that crazy?
Wait, hold on. Here's a 9.6 for 549,000. It's nuts. I don't even know what to say. But if I was like Kylie Jenner and I had like billions of dollars, sure, why not?
I would still have like a heart attack though. How I don't know. It would be. I would want to be in person and get it.
Like I would want it physically in my hands, but then I would have to have armed guards with me.
You say
nobody gets this book.
Yeah, bring people with you. Batman #1 is okay, but it's no Stray Dogs #1.
That's right.
Oh. Speaking of which, guys, we dropped our Trish Forstner Stray Dogs cover tonight. Yay!
Yeah, working at 8-bit, like the old days.
I don't actually know if we still have any. I'm not sure. I'll check in a second. But if you haven't bought it already, please do support the stores, support the artists, and it's just a badass trade paperback too. So
actually, it looks really good. Like I can't wait to see it in hand.
Yeah, you and me both. We paid extra so that they'll put. Remember how last time when we did a trade paperback, there was that color rub because they were like shipped together. We paid extra to have them put like liners in between each trade paperback.
Jeez.
I know. Anthony and I were debating.
No color rub this time.
Yeah.
But we didn't do anything special with the textures this time. So I think it would be okay.
Black, though. It's mostly black, and that always makes me nervous because it's like.
Well, the back cover does have all that red on it, too.
Very true. All right. Next. What was this one, Jen?
This is the only one that has 2 slides just because I was like, well, so because those are so expensive.
You had to bring it back down to earth.
At least a little bit. I mean, the 20 was a nice, but it's a facsimile, and But this is the Joker, from the first Joker's first solo series. It's still sitting higher than I thought. I was kind of surprised. I was like, wait, an average raw is like 153, and then 9.6 is sitting around 303. But one recently just sold for 444. I was like, that's a surprise. I would not have thought the first solo would have got that for the Joker. And then even the Batman Adventures on the right-hand side, that's from the second series. I've been looking for this for a while, but in my head, because it's been a good decade, I'm looking for it. It's in the realm of, $10, $5, I'll find it. And then I saw this and I was like, oh, average raw is like $50. And then a 9.8 is 175 or 173. And then 9.6 sold for 145. And I was like, that's a surprise. The price went up. And they were going to get married and then it gets broken up. But between Harley and Joker.
Really quickly, is there somebody's asking you a question there, Trish?
No, it wasn't optioned by Netflix. It was optioned by Paramount. They just haven't done anything with it yet.
Where will it go if it's optioned by Paramount? Prime?
Probably to their streaming service, I would imagine.
I don't know who does Paramount.
Paramount is like Star Trek.
And like Nickelodeon stuff goes through them.
Is that Prime? Where do you find that?
Yeah, so you can either get Paramount Plus by itself. I get Paramount through Amazon Prime. Mm-hmm. And I mean, the new Star Trek is pretty freaking good. So if they put that kind of money into Stray Dogs, or it might be their first animated feature film, would be cool.
Also, that other show, what is it called? The Western one, the one. Oh my gosh, what is that? With Yellowstone, yeah.
Oh, I've heard that's good.
Yeah, it's by Paramount too, so it's really good. So if Stray Dogs is gonna be done by Paramount.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys want to do the giveaway at the end of the show?
Sure.
Do you have something?
I'll go grab something while you guys talk about the Vana of the week. I'll let Jen read it since Trish picked it. No, wait.
I picked it?
Hold on. I'll let Jen
read it
Britt picked it.
Britt
There we go.
picked it.
And I'll go get a giveaway. I'll be right back.
Let me see.
Oh, she picked Stanley. Okay. So Britt picked. I used to be embarrassed because I was just a comic book writer, while other people were building buildings, bridges, or going on to medical careers. And then I began to realize entertainment is one of those most important things in people's lives. Without it, they might go off the deep end. I feel that if you're able to entertain people, you're doing a good thing. Stanley.
Oh, so talk about it, Jen.
Did you like it? Do you like the quote, Lucy?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's very touching, and it actually does speak to what we all do. I mean, we all find entertainment in the things that we like, whether it's streaming stuff on TV, like I don't know how to do, or as evidenced by my lack of discussion in this show, or reading comics, drawing comics, creating comics for people to enjoy. I think it's really cool, and it's really deep of him to say.
Hey, you saw Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers.
I did too.
I did.
I watched it too.
It did. That was like this gen's like Roger Rabbit, and I freaking love it. I haven't made my husband watch it yet. But Tony and I, funny enough, were texting each other while we were watching it at the same time, which I thought was really funny. I was like, "Oh my god, it's so funny!"
Kindred spirits. Lucy?
What happened? Yes, Mom. What? Sorry, I was doing something over here.
What's your take on this quote? What do you think?
I really like it, and I kind of understand, like, when you, like, when I'll tell people like, oh, I work at a comic book store, it's like some people think it's really cool, but then some other people's kind of like,
give me side-eye.
Yeah,
that's not a job, Laura.
Yeah, so I get it. I feel it. Now now when I say I'm just a stay-home mom, it's kind of like
the world is a cruddy place. I mean, like, if we can find something in it that brings us some happiness, it doesn't matter if it's TV or a comic book or a piece of art or whatever. If there's something that brings you some peace, right?
Yeah.
Find your joy.
I like it. Lucy, you're going to be doing the share screen if you wouldn't mind getting that ready. I'll read what Maximus put here. Ultra. Sometimes bad times bring the best entertainment to help us cope with the hard times. 100% agree. H&H said binging Yellowstone made my quarantine bearable. Again, agree. I've been binging The Good Place.
The Good Place. It was great.
I like What the Forking Shirt.
What the forking
shirt?
It's a good show. I haven't finished it, but I'm
shirt balls.
Season 3 or whatever. What's happened? All right. So for tonight's giveaway, courtesy of Bird City Comics, because they are our retailer sponsors, and of course, cover price. Use code Nerdvana14 for a 30-day unlimited membership for only 99 cents. And with Bird City Comics, I believe the code is just Nerdvana. So use those both and go and pick up Trish's brand new trade paperback. 8-bit Duck Hunt Homage. It's so good. It's so good. But anyway, tonight's giveaway is going to be Venom number 1. This is Marco Torrini. And Venom number 1, Zoo or Zoo. So we'll do a set of both.
Zoo or Zoo.
So look it up, guys. We are hooking you up. So both of these are to go home with somebody tonight. And Lucy will put up on the screen here, and we will do, what's a good word? Venom?
Sure.
Let's do word Venom. So type Venom in the comments if you want to be part of the giveaway for both of these books on the house, courtesy of Bird City Comics.
I really like it. So the Zoo or Zoo is a limited 3,000.
No, it can't be 3,000, is it? Is it?
I don't know. That's what some eBayer said.
Maybe, actually. I didn't think it would be that high, but
it looks nice though.
Zoo or Zoo and Marco Torrini, which has been, just killing it lately. While we're waiting for your comments, let's start with Trish. Where can they find you? What are you up to? Any cons coming up?
Let's see. Next week I'm going to Heroes Con in North Carolina. It'll be my first. It'll be
it's freaking awesome.
It'll be my first show with Tony. We'll be at the Hero Initiative booth.
Oh,
the whole
really?
weekend. Yep.
Oh,
I'm arriving down there. I'll be there the whole weekend. We're driving down actually.
is it in Raleigh?
I've never been. I assume it is or Raleigh or Charlotte.
There's a really, really good Sir Walker is like a coffee shop. Freaking great coffee. There's a drink that has 6 espresso shots in it. You're like a hummingbird. It's like liquid happiness.
Do I want to say the alphabet in 1 second? Yes.
Wait, on that Sunday when you need it? Mm-hmm.
So I'll be there. And then in July, of course, going to San Diego Comic-Con. I already have a panel scheduled.
I'm so bummed we're not going to that.
I've always wanted to go to. I've heard it is the con. It is so fun. It's on my.
And I have 2 signings at the Image booth.
Oh my gosh.
And we do have an SDCC trade paperback exclusive for Dog Days.
I'm jealous. I'm so jealous. I wish I could be there. I heard that con's like just a buzzing of energy and there's so many people and I want that's going to happen. Well, maybe we'll try to do it next year, but our schedules just didn't allow it.
Well, it was a rush job for me too, let me tell you. I had to cut off an arm and a leg or sell a kidney or something, for my hotel and my flight. So
if you ever need a minion, I volunteer as tribute.
We will all come and manage your line. We'll be like, excuse me, you were not.
I'll get you water. I'll get you whatever you want.
Almonds and donuts. That's what you had last time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not allowed to have donuts now. But almonds, yes, all day.
Almonds all day.
Yeah.
Lucy,
otherwise, looking for me on Instagram, like usual.
And your Instagram's awesome too, because she always throws up really cool sketches and stuff. So make sure you check out that. I like following your Instagram. It always makes me smile when I see things. I'm like, oh, this is so good. You did the Thanos glove.
Oh, the little Iron Man snap.
Yeah. Good stuff. Lucy, what about you? What do you have coming up?
I schedule my whatnots for Monday. I have one on Monday coming up, and then just bookmark. And I did for next Saturday, and then Monday. So I'm gonna be doing like my auctions on Saturday mornings and Mondays afternoons.
Perfect.
So just if you're not gonna buy anything cool, just go and hang out. I like having people in the chat. It makes it more fun, and it makes the time goes by fast too.
That's so true.
It's fine. It's cool. I have a lot of modern books. Not everything's a key. Like a lot of the times I get them because I like the covers. But yeah. And then RIP to oh my God, Jesus, I forgot his name. That's so sad.
Wait, who?
He did Batman.
Tim Sale?
Yes, Tim. Yes, Tim.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I picked up a lot of his stuff when for the beginning of the Batman Rebirth and all that stuff. But yeah, I just remember that because I was picking up all his stuff.
It's always hard when we lose a member of the community, but I think that collecting their stuff and making sure that you treasure what they did put out into the community is the best way to remember them. So do that and collect and keep and honor his legacy. Jen, do you have any whatnot shows coming up?
Yeah.
So my goal is to get the storage unit empty and label boxes because I'm like, hey, this comic is going up. Let me go ahead and I know I have like 2 of them. I can get rid of one. I didn't label any boxes. So my goal.
Telling me.
My goal is like within the next 2 weeks to empty that out and to organize it. I don't know if it's too hot to do. I did one flea market, Wolf's Flea Market here in Chicago, or it's kind of near Chicago, but it's too. I think it's too hot. So I think I might within 2-3 weeks I'll do a whatnot sale, and then hopefully in September I'll do more flea markets.
So follow Comic Aficionado on Instagram. She'll post there what she's doing. Remember, guys, we're up to almost 60 views. We are going to be adding a show this coming up week. Before, we only had Comic Book Women on Tuesdays, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, and Nearing Nerdvana on Fridays, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. But now Aaron Yee and Mr. Longshort are going to be featuring a whole new show about ghosts and bangers, I think is what they called it. So, like, hard to find comic oddities, stuff to that effect.
I was like, wait, what?
Ghost bangers. I mean, it's a thing. So that'll be Thursdays at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time.
So.
It sounds like that scene from Ghostbusters with
Ghost bangers. What?
Do you remember in Ghostbusters? He's in the bed and then the ghost comes and
yeah, that. I can see Dan Aykroyd's face now.
Yeah.
Well, it'll be fun. And their first show is going to be this coming up Thursday, the 23rd. So please make sure you subscribe, share the show out to people that you think might be interested, and give us a thumbs up if you don't mind. Yeah. So Lucy, let's go ahead and do it. Let's pull the trigger for the Venom books. Marco Torrini and
good luck, everyone.
Yeah.
Yep. Why can't Trish have donuts anymore?
On a diet.
Yay!
Hey, Karen. Good job.
Congrats.
Yes, it's under Near Nirvana.
Yes, it's under Nearing Nerdvana. So just follow our channel and you'll get a notification if you're all subbed up. Karen, make sure that you DM Bird City Comics on Instagram, your shipping information, so that I can get your books sent out Monday.
Yeah. Hey, Sick Boy. His comment. Do you see it?
Talk Laura into doing a YouTube sale. You'll do great and have fun. All right.
It is tough. I've never done one. I've watched YouTube shows do it. I know there's a lot of work because you need to like get people's stuff and then did you Venmo? And then
we used QuickBooks back in the day and it is a pain in the ass, but I'll do it with you if you want.
We should all do one.
That'll be fun.
Oh.
We'll do a one time a year.
Nearing Nerdvana, like Purge.
Garage sale.
Right. Yeah, we could call it the Purge.
The Purge at Nearing Nerdvana. Okay. I'm in. Are you guys in?
Yeah.
Trish, do you have anything to sell? I mean, you probably have like a ton of stuff. You could barely push your chair back. Exactly.
When is it slow for you? When is it slow for you?
Huh?
We'll figure it out, probably.
Like,
I didn't hear.
Time of year. When is it slow? Like,
no. When is it slow? I don't know. I don't have anything planned for August yet.
Okay, August. When is it slow for you?
It's never slow for me. So you guys just tell me when and I'll make it happen. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Whenever you guys want, I am game. That could be a fun little event. Every August, right around like our birthdays, Jen.
Oh, I'm gonna be 30.
Bash.
I'm gonna be 38.
You're gonna be like, oh no, it's sad. I'm 30. Buy my books.
Oh, yeah. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out
yeah,
there.
Happy
Right,
Father's Day.
Father's Day weekend.
My husband, my baby daddy over here.
I hope
The
all
best
you
daddy.
get spoiled. Anthony's
My
gonna
pimp
wake up.
daddy over here.
I'm gonna bring him. He's gonna wake up at 11 and bring him Filiberto's and let him lay on the couch all day. He's not gonna move.
What's Filiberto's?
Yeah, what is that? Sounds like a Mexican restaurant.
Are you serious? Filiberto's. It's like a drive-through Mexican restaurants that you go through. And you can get like these giant toddler-sized burritos.
We have castañedas over here, so that's kind of like what it sounds like. But yeah, we don't have that over here.
You get eggs and pico and carne asada, or he gets what's that spicy sausage?
Chorizo.
Yes. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm so shocked.
Mexican menu.
Chorizo.
Yes. And he gets these big old burritos, and it's like.
Stop doing that, Laura, please.
We all just went.
Oh.
I meant burritos, you penchala. Is that what she said earlier?
Pendejadas. No.
Pentejala. No.
No. Okay, say babosa.
Babosa.
There you go. I like that. That's what. That's me and Coco Gals.
Got it. All right, that's it for us tonight, guys. We will be back on Tuesday for Comic Book Women, and we have a really cool show planned for that. So make sure you are there. And again, if you haven't already, please check out Trish Forster's new trade paperback for Stray Dogs Dog Days. #1 is her 8-bit cover that she did for Birds.
What, Jen?
When is Little Ronin?
That's Tuesday. Tuesday, we are going to be launching. Yeah,
tune in.
During the show?
Huh?
During the show?
It'll be
We're surprising Jen with all the news.
So technically, Little Red Ronin that Trish did for us, it's a wraparound cover.
It's cool.
#1. It's awesome. I think Trish called it her masterpiece. That'll go live on Tuesday.
That's right. Eisner nominated Trish Forster.
Wait, when do you find out about that?
Not till I go to San Diego.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm so excited you're going to win.
I'm having a whole outfit design, too. I'm treating this shit like the Oscars. I'm showing up there with, like, I'm having somebody design me jewelry. That's why I'm on this diet.
Wait, what kind of jewelry? Like little dogs or bones?
It's gonna be like a bracelet and a necklace and some earrings that I'll have Sophie on them.
That's
You
cool.
can post pictures. I want to see pictures.
I'm gonna take 7,000 pictures because I've never had a panel at San Diego Comic-Con. I did a virtual panel last year. I've got a panel. I've got 2 signings. That's like the heaviest stuff.
That's awesome, Trish. Trish, you're gonna be 2 hours away from me. 2 hours. I wish, but we can go nowhere right now with the baby. She hates the car. She
hates it?
Babies love cars.
No, not this one.
Yours is
Remember,
broken.
I'm her mother. You know who's her mother? Yeah.
She's like, get me out of this car. It's hot outside. Well, yeah, post pictures and again support that project. It's a very cool thing that you did, and I'm very honored to have had you as our artist. It's always fun working with you. So let's go, Trish. Everybody send good vibes her way so that she wins that well-deserved Eisner Award. And if not, you're still always Eisner nominated. So either way.
And all of you can go and nominate us for the Ringos.
Oh, in Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good stuff.
You put a link in our description.
We what?
Link in our description for the Ringo.
Oh yeah, we should add it.
Because I think the nomination closes at the end of this month.
Is it per email?
I don't know.
Because then we can just do what they did with Miss Marvel, make a bunch of accounts.
Friggin' spam.
That'd be funny. Try it and let us know, Jen.
Jen's too moral to do that.
Cool.
Sweetie.
Yeah, you see Parley Jeff, all the guys from Team Her, they're from around there, so you might see them there.
Since I've never been, it's gonna be like me being a child seeing Toys R Us for the first time. Just stand there.
Jeff, go help Trish. So Jeff Geek Driven, maybe he can help you out. He's gonna be there.
Did you hear Evie in the background? Was that Evie?
No, it's my husband blowing his nose.
Oh, I thought that was your dog. I thought it was you. They sound the same. Maybe he wants a treat.
Hug. That's him.
That's hilarious.
On that note, we're done for the night. We'll see you guys on Tuesday. Bye.
Nominate us.